Okay, so today we're going to do another shorter video. We're just going to show you how to connect to a network drive. And all a network drive is, if you have a server or another computer that you have shared a folder from, they consider that a network shared folder. When you mount it in Windows, it's called mapping a network drive. And all it is giving you the ability to access files and folders that are hosted on another computer or server. The advantage to doing this is you don't have to take a thumb drive to each computer and copy and paste files, or you can have a central repository where the people that you work with or the people at your house can access files like, family photos and movies and stuff like that. So to map a network drive, we need to click down here on the File Explorer, and we're going to right click on this PC. And this specific video is pertaining to Windows 10 computers. I will do a separate video on Windows 11. It's essentially the same thing. It just looks a little bit different. But if you're following along on Windows 10, you'll just click here on Map Network Drive, and it'll give you these options here. So you can choose a drive letter to assign to it. I would recommend staying away from the A, B, D. I think A and B drives were used for like floppy disks or something like that in the past. The D drive was used for DVD drives. And a lot of IT professionals will actually start going down the list here. So I would recommend coming up to Z, Y, X, something like that to mount your network drive. I'm going to use Y just to make it different. And so we look at the example here. Every time that you do this, you're going to put 2 backslashes in, but you'll need to know either the host name or the IP address of the server or the other computer that you're signing into. So in my case, I have a Plex server that runs at my house. It's a media server. It shares, family photos, movies that I have, a few other different types of media, and you'll see that in the file structure once we've added it. But I don't have DNS set up, so I'm going to use the IP address of the server. This is something that you will have to find. In the past, I had my Plex server named Plex, so I would actually do / Plex, / Plex again. I turned off my DNS server, so it's not currently working right now. So I did the IP address and then / Plex. You can also do the Browse tab here, and it will look for network shared folders. Currently, mine is not shared like that, so I need to retype this. And then the share name is Plex. I always want it to reconnect at sign in, and we are going to connect using different credentials. The username and password that I use to log into this computer is different than what I use to log into the remote server. And you're going to want to put in the username and password for the remote server so that you have access to the files. We'll go ahead and click finish, and it'll bring up, I've already signed into this once and it sees my username here, but this is more than likely what you're going to see. So you'll see a blank username, blank password. You're going to want to type the username that you would use to sign into the server, the password for that username. And then this is important. If you clicked on reconnect at sign in, but you don't tell it to remember your credentials, when it forgets the credentials, it will not reconnect again. You'll have to re-enter the username and password. So go ahead and click that checkbox and then click OK. And just like that, I am connected to my Plex server. You can see the different folders that I have in here. My wife has some sappy Christmas movies, and I was being a smart aleck. She's got her workout videos in here as well. And this is the desktop background. That's how I got this background onto my computer, was sharing it through this drive. But it comes in handy. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you want to see a different video that's similar to this, leave ideas down in the comments. I'm happy to do videos on anything that people have questions on. Thank you for stopping in.